Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to this real Doctrine Scoop and Hangout. I'm your host, Carl Albert, and you have now entered into the Hangout. Let me see if I can get the fuzz off this camera. Does it look like it's fuzzy? Guess that's working a little better. It is what it is. Now, people, the question is, how would a community deal with me talking with Tommy Sotomayor? For the women out there that have issue with this brother, how will they take it, me talking to Tommy Sotomayor? For the people that's trying to set up this debate with the brother, how will they take it, me talking to Tommy Sotomayor? For my trollers, those that want to see me do bad, how will they take it, me talking to Tommy Sotomayor? In today's social media, social conscious community media, whatever, how would they spin this? Because I gave the brother some props in the fact that, number one, he's black. Number two, he know how to play games with other black people like most of us do in the community. And saying and giving them their props on that, I don't see him allowing Politeness Sinetta taking him like they took the Hebrew Israelite community that, used to stand on the street corners with their 12 tribe chart, cussing people out and doing different things. I don't see Tommy being taken like they were when Sinetta brought that internet fame and that camera and those views and hits to their channel. I don't see Tommy being taken like Harry Rosenberg was taken. I believe Tommy could have been ignorant of everything that goes on over there at the House of Conscience and things of that nature, because they probably ain't been on this radar. But anybody with any sense, study your enemy. At the same time, when things like this go on and people want to see other individuals fail, not succeed, or people at war with another individual, I can already tell you, people gonna call you, people gonna send you stuff, they gonna load you up with ammo and everything. So I'm not the one to do stuff in the dark. I do my thing in the light. That's why I get on the camera and talk and do everything I do. Okay, now the thing want to freeze on me. Now the thing want to freeze on me. It's all good. I do everything I do in the light. I don't talk behind people's backs and do all those things. So, as I said, I've been trying to get in touch with Tommy and talk to him about it, because I don't want to see none of them just misuse the brother, gain all of that economics and stuff, and use it for no good. I mean, that's just my personal, private perspective on what's going on. So once again, how is it the community gonna try to take this and spin it and stuff? People, it's as simple as this. As I stated earlier in this thing, you have to create talking points. You have to create things for people to be a part of, right? And doing this social media thing, I like to say info activism. As the brother D Red was over here talking about the different changes that need to happen in the new administration. How if you don't have your feet on the ground, your boots on the ground, then one shouldn't even have the opportunity to talk anyway. And as I was pushing in that conversation, that at the end of the day, the powers that be, when they set things in motions and set talking points in motion, then the community gonna thrive on those things. And yet you may try to take them elsewhere and try to find other people with a certain type of status or whatever to combat that. A little channel like this, I can't compete on that level, right? Unless y'all help me participate on that level and bring the talking points and stuff over here. You know, it's a new administration. I don't have all my players in play, people in office and stuff, you know, to take care of all these situations, right? It's coming. Don't worry about it. So my only other option is what I did to insert myself, be a leech, even if you want to call that, off of that. Grab the black woman on trial conversation and pull it over here. So we can talk about it and we can deal with the talking points and build the talking points that we may be able to dictate to the community how they should look at the black woman and how they should not look at the black woman. Now, the question is, how many people want to participate in this dialogue and this conversation? How many people want to have a real conversation about the black woman being on trial, the black woman being molested, being raped through slavery to modern times, to the sick pedophiles and stuff in their households that would take them through that, the women and other family members that would sit back and know that this type of culture go on because it happened to them. You know, I'm a big time fan of Law and Order, right? And I was watching one, and we know it's white families, but people act like this don't go on in black neighborhoods and stuff. A big time lawyer dude, pedophile, rapes his daughter, right? Have to take her to a doctor. The doctor up on her, he figure out what went on and stuff. They had the files and do all this stuff. So the daughter basically holds it over her father's head for a long time. She become a lawyer, and eventually the man rapes his granddaughter. So the daughter know exactly what happened. Her father raped her, molested her. So what she do is hold it over his head and get more power in the company. And basically like, yeah, I know you raped my daughter, and you raped me, but I'm gonna keep my silence. Just give me the power of the company, corporation, give me this money, power, and so on and so forth. And I keep my mouth shut. So eventually it comes out, the daughter tells it, the granddaughter tells it. So the mother try to cover it up. She know what happened. So, you know, this Law and Order, you know, the good guys win most of the time on these shows. So eventually they find out, they find a doctor, talk to him about, you know, the daughter and the granddaughter molestation and how he covered it up, so on and so forth. So this just shows a history of families out there in the same mentality. They know what's going on in the households. They know what's going on, but yet they cover it up and don't speak about it and don't stop the atrocities that's going on with the pedophiles that's in their family. You know what I'm saying? So if we think that that's a topic that need to be totally vetted out, talked about, argued, debate over here or whatever about it, then once again, you got to tap into that conversation. If not, you're going to allow them to dictate the conversation. To be able to talk to Tommy this morning and try to get some rapport with that brother so I can bring him over here and I talk to him over here or talk to him over there and even take part in this dialogue, I believe that's a must. You know what I'm saying? Because this dialogue is not going nowhere. So the proper perspective need to be put on it. And the only way you can do that is to chime in. You know what I'm saying? Chime in. So that's what I did this morning. Peace to the chat. I'm on y'all now. I'm watching. I don't want to hit this stuff that, well, see. Once I hit the thing, it do that blinking thing and pause, and so I try not to look at the chat or whatever. But it is what it is, people. We have to insert ourselves in the conversation of the talking points, or we have to bang so hard in the community where we get all the attention. And when I'm talking about we, I'm talking about we, the majestic plural. Yes, we, not me, not I. It's a we thing, right? Over here. Because my heart goes out to the people. You know, I didn't want this debate to happen. I didn't like the title from the jump. But if it's gonna happen, which it might not happen now, you know, I got them to talk, like I said, and bring out the conversation that they really haven't dealt with the finances and signing them papers. So he might pull out. It might be a gift from God that happened. You know what I'm saying? That way it stops the dialogue, but it's gonna keep going until the day is done with. Now that they birthed it in there and that put it in the air. Like I said, feminist, that term is being used more lately since the you know what I'm saying? You know. Well, I put the link in the chat for anybody out there that want to come in the chat so I can quit. So I can quit hitting this thing and make sure this don't pause or whatever. Because I want to see what you So sister, you can come in, you know. That's why I put it up there, because you were speaking in the other chat. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no use of talking on the side chat. You know what I'm saying? But it's all cool. However anyone want to feel about the conversation, like I said, I've been having the conversation though. That's what y'all fail to realize. Some of y'all newer people to my channel, y'all fail to realize I've been talking about this. Like I said, I've been trying to get the woman from tell somebody this, that, and the other, because what y'all don't realize is I feel some type of way about this stuff, and I always felt this type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be a part of all these dialogues and conversations anyway. If it's police brutality, if it's sexual abuse, if it's internet bullying, whatever social issues that's going on in our community, I've been on them and I'm gonna stay on them. You know what I'm saying? And the more people on them and the more people I could dialogue with about it, the more I'm gonna do it. That's just it. If I go to other people's platform or they come to my platform. So, I mean, it's all good. Hell yeah, I'm looking for attention. Who the hell wake up in the morning and do a video and they ain't looking for attention? If that's the case, don't do videos. Don't do nothing. Just hide in a corner somewhere, you know, and hide from society. Or participate in society and change it and talk about it and put your point of view out there. I've never been the one to hide from society. Like I said, I don't do stuff in the dark. So, you know, you can be mad if you want to, sister. That's you. That's your personal problem. It's not mine, unless you make it my problem. And then I have to choose to allow you to make it my problem. So, whatever other sisters out there that's gonna say what they have on their mind about me talking to the brother, whatever. Well, I do teachings. I do everything. 6 o'clock today. What today Wednesday. Tomorrow I gotta teach and deal with some biblical stuff. I deal with biblical stuff. I deal with political stuff. I deal with all kind of stuff. I deal with all kind of stuff. I open this up. I open this chat up for you, seeing that you want to talk about it. Then let you over here to talk about it however you feel. See, you have a chance to be a voice of reasoning, right? You have a chance to give your opinion and, you know what I'm saying, allow people to hear a different point of view, even from a woman's point of view. But yet you choose to type it me in the chat and not come in and speak. So therefore, you giving Tommy, Sodnetta, and Polite them power. You giving them the power to talk about this stuff and dictate to the people how they should look at it, how they should view it, and how they should feel about it. Because you can't speak and have your voice heard. Yeah, I'm gonna point the finger at you. Because either you have the power to, you know, participate or not participate, to sway opinion or not sway opinion. If you don't think your voice matter, then your voice don't matter. You might as well not have a vocal cord. I see you got fingers to be able to type. I mean, you pretty good in the chat, but will you lend your voice to the topic? You know what I'm saying? Even if it shouldn't be a debate. I hope they don't, you know, sign a contract and everything. If that be the case, then you should share that with the world. I hope it don't go down. I didn't want it to go down. But if it do go down, you know what I'm saying? This is where you get that fine line between the Lex Lee vortex in the black when they said, well, I support GMS. I ain't support nobody. Right? Let me make that very clear up front. So you won't say, God say he support Tommy and what he thinking this and that. I don't support none of that. But if two people buying for the championship and you ask me which one you think might win, Golden State or Cleveland, and that's the option for me to choose from, I'm going to look at it and I'm going to say, well, that guy there or that team there, obviously probably a better team and going to win. That's it. That's it. So if Tommy and Polite gonna debate, I look for Tommy to win, because even if Tommy's sick in the head, once again, even if Tommy, whatever you want to say, you know, I ain't a big fan of judging what he do because I ain't never really watched all this stuff. Like I said, the only time I really had a problem with it, and I didn't even know what was going on. The brother I know told me that was his god sister that he was talking about. So I knew somebody. That's how I first really paid attention to Tommy. But you know, I watched it, the video he did with the sister that, you know, got slain in St. Louis, and I was like, now that sister then died and she got family behind this and that, and they might be whores and this, that, and everything else that he was saying and bringing out about it. But I was like, that's not the proper time to talk about that. If it would have just talked about the subject and left the sister out of it and her face and all of that stuff, then, you know, it is what it is. It's a subject that needs to be talked about, because you always find sisters on Facebook and brothers on Facebook, even homosexuals on Facebook that's out there looking for, you know, some one night stands, some lovers, or, you know, things of that nature. So do we as a community need to talk about, you know, relationships, trying to find relationships or this, that, and the other over YouTube and over Facebook and over these other places, social media, Twitter or whatever, you know, Snapchat and everything? Yeah, we need to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But how we talk about and how we deal with these things and how we make record of these things and how it goes out to the rest of the world. Why is this? Let me see. I'm gonna cut this off. We'll just cut Google off and bring it back on later. Because I think it's all right. All right, maybe that'll let it work better. But those are the things that we got to deal with. You know, terrorist attacks and AR-15s and stuff. Don't y'all know that we got like a sleeper cell in our society, in our community, even this thing that we call the conscious community, that I done seen on camera with an AR-15 and all of that stuff. I done told the community about it. But y'all don't care to hear what I gotta say in my opinions most of the time. So, you know, as the Bible say, I forewarn you and wash my hands. And when the shit hit the fan, all I'm gonna do is go back to the video and say, see, I was talking about that, and you see my opinion and what I was saying and how I was forewarning the people, but they didn't want to listen to me. Just like they didn't want to listen to the prophets of the being of God in that day, right? When they was trying to warn them of the different things that was coming down the pipe. You know, I watched a video this morning. I'm the first one to really push the Shaka up most and irritated Genie and Tazariyat and Gabar talking in the video and stuff about the homosexuality. I see somebody take my whole layout, add some more stuff to it, but built off of my whole premise. I said, look it up. See, I put this out there. I try to give it to the community, and people don't give me respect and credit for those things. It don't matter though, because the thing is to plant the seed and put it out there and watch your children grow, or watch your plants grow, or watch your movement grow. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at now. You know, that's where I'm at. I'm going to warn the people. I'm going to wash my hands of the community blood. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that Carl advocated this or that Carl supported this. I don't support none of this shit that we do in this community that much. You know, now I give you this argument. You can say I support it by joining in with it. So therefore, you know, on my page or whatever, you hear in the conversation or whatever. But like I said, once again, the only way you can be effective in change is to do, once again, as we say, get out here in the streets, talk to the children, deal with them. So the next generation won't perpetuate the bullshit that's going on in this generation. That's number one. We got to reach the children, teach the children that they can be all that they want to be. It's much more than life than just poverty, words of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Teach them well and let them see. All those songs is in my playlist. All those songs made me want to be somebody when I was young. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at today's youth, and I remember back to my days kicking these same damn rocks down these dusty ass rock roads and stuff, I talk to these children. I communicate with them, and I show them another way. You know what I'm saying? Now, my shit ain't the most material. You know what I'm saying? But I tell people, yeah, I get YouTube money. And I show them down here, I get YouTube money. You know, in our society down here, ain't no factories. And the farmers is even closing down their businesses. I'm like, nigga, you can get on YouTube, make some money. You can get you a camera, you know, mess with me. I do a little Photoshop for you, this and that. Then we can bounce off each other channels. Some of them don't even want to listen. You know, build a real network over here. But some people just don't believe. They can't see your vision. So they don't see it. But who cares? So once again, to the sister, she's still in the chat because I cut the Google off so I won't get the skipping and stuff from the broadband, whatever that shit is. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be a voice in your community. You got to be an activist. You got to be a spokesman for the change that you want. And you got to go out here and participate and bring it about. One by one. Each one teach one. Once again, one nigga teach two niggas, two niggas teach four niggas, four niggas teach more niggas. You know, that's from that strictly from my niggas. So like I said, I was a Tupac disciple before I was anybody disciple. Christ disciple. So when you want to talk politics and political stuff and this and that, I listen to the politics that man addressed. And Brother Got a Baby is the first song that I was introduced. Nah, that's a lie. It used to be this brother around here, and I think he man, his life then went to shambles. But anyway, he used to be in a relationship with my best friend that I said I believe, you know, he blew his brains out, you know. My best friend cousin. And so he used to come around, we used to kick it with him and stuff. And he used to scream, he used to rap that they got me trapped in the city of delusion, happiness, living on the street is a delusion. Even a smooth criminal one day must get caught, shot up and shot down with the bullet that he bought, 9mm, kicking, thinking about what they do to me. But they never talk peace in the black community. All we know is violence. Do the job in silence. Walk the city street like a rat pack of tyrants. Too many brothers that headed for the big pay. Brothers coming off worse off than when they went in. Over the years, I did a lot of growing up, getting drunk, throwing up, cuffed up. Then I said I had enough. That was that trap. And he put the police chief around here, naming here, can't use the phone because I'm sure someone tapping it did it before. I ain't scared to use my God again. You know what I'm saying? That was the first Tupac song that I was introduced to. Right? Trap. Then I went to the liquor store and bought Tupacalypse Now, a little $5 cassette, bootleg cassette. Go to the liquor store. That's where we used to get all our music from, you know, bootleggers. So got that Tupacalypse Now and been a Tupac fan ever since. Brad Jordan was my other man, right? So know that I grew up listening to that political sound that was coming from Tupac. So keep your head up. To wonder why they call you bitch is something that I've been paying attention to and watching for a while. You know what I'm saying? Real sisters, lost sisters, or sisters that awake and sisters that, you know, sleep, being used by society, and sisters that trying their best to make it through society. So you don't think talking about the black woman and having her on trial is something that you know what I'm saying, I'm passionate about? Then you fucking crazy. That's just it. You know how many nieces I got? I got about damn near, because I got nieces, then I got grandnieces, right? So you know how many nieces I got? We ain't even gonna talk about it. I only got a handful of nephews. Let me see. 2, 3, that's 5, 6, 7. I got about 10 nephews and about 40 nieces. Now you tell me if I don't worry about the black woman plight. You tell me. The only thing I can say is shit, they had my mother to look up to and know what a black woman was to be. All these young girls around here looked at my mother and wanted to role model themselves after her. If they was lying, damn it, I heard them lie to her. So when I say I be talking about stuff, it's stuff that I know about. It's stuff that I done seen and heard and participated in. And the black woman is a big thing that I told you. I used to go to the beauty salon and just sit in there and listen to women. So you don't think I know the stories and the conversations and the no good niggas and silly women telling how they man like they food and like how they like they sex and they not taking care of their man, and they just told this woman in the salon, and she like, oh, okay, that's how you like it. I think I could take care of that. Hey, people, I done lived. I've been out there. I seen things. You know what I'm saying? I seen things. And then, like I said, I got a bunch of female cousins way older than me. I'm the youngest of my generation, you know, and a bunch of female cousins. That's females in my family like crazy, right? So you think they ain't put me up on game and told me certain things where I had to deal with women? You know, my brother, Godiah, right? He was like, we ought to do a show, and I told him we gonna do it, you know, about good men that have bad women that doing wrong and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's a good subject. I don't know when we're gonna get to it. I really don't want to talk about it, but you know, we talk about anything. So, you know, a brother like myself is, you know, even a couple. I guess I don't want to talk too much, but you know, I done had to deal with wanting children, right? Like, shit, I'm busting nuts. I'm planting seeds in no good ground though. So my seeds ain't have an opportunity to grow. That's why I don't be messing with no women now, unless I'm getting a wife or whatever. Cause I won't plant my seed in no good ass ground no more. But yeah, I used to try to plant it like crazy, right? Think I probably got a couple seeds out there. I don't be tripping though, cause you know, I'm a crazy ass dude and all that stuff that I went through. I don't want to see they mamas and have to deal with that arguing and fighting and stuff. The next thing you know, I'll be on the motherfucking evening news, you know. So the best thing for me to do is wait till they get grown and, you know, shit, hope for the day of some grandchildren and shit. But that's real talk. It's not fake. That's not phony. So you want to talk about the black woman? Well, shit, I done dealt with a bunch of black women, from the good and the evil ones. You know, I think I got a couple shows. Let me see. Damn, if I hit that thing, it's gonna freeze up. Yeah, I did a couple shows once upon a time. Like, man, you know, I did it, and I was trying to get the sisters to come and talk just like now. And I did a show. I had down there 2-3 hours. I was just sitting there trying to beg women to come on and talk. They wouldn't come. So I was like, fuck y'all then. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to come on here and talk? Well, I'm going to dictate everything that I feel to you and towards you the next day. And then I did that show the next day. And you know how many people came and listened to me spew my point of views out? But it's like when I ask y'all to come, you don't want to come. You know what I'm saying? Just like my sister in the chat, I ain't got nothing against you, sister. I got love for you. You know, ain't no hate or nothing. That's why I'm just asking the question, though. How would the community deal with me talking to Sotomayor? It's like, what, y'all want me to cuss him out for you? You want me to go beat him up for you, do some crazy shit to the man for you or whatever? What do you want? You want somebody not to talk to him and not to deal with the conversations that, you know, before us in this community? That's the problem. We can't play the ostrich and put our head in the fucking ground and just let everything evolve around us and act like, well, if I don't see it coming, you know, it's gonna be all good. Nah. Just cause you duck your head on the ground and you don't see it coming don't mean if that shit hit you, you ain't gonna feel it. I can feel it. So let me see. I gotta go to blog top. Hopefully it don't freeze me up. Just doing that probably set the whole Google system. Some with this Google. I'm gonna start using that the Apple thing that come with it, right? Let me see. Did I do that in the Huddle 2, or the Huddle 3? You know, I got channels and channels where I've been talking those. Let's see, the Huddle. Like I said, people, I got work. When I sat and did something, I done did it and did it more than once. So ain't nobody dictating shit to me. I done it already, been there, done that. You know, can't dictate to a man that I already been there and done it. Only got 3 shows with the title woman in it. A woman can show a man prophecy, but we need an understanding. A woman can minister who needs understanding. The husband, the woman's head covering. Okay, I'm gonna go check the other channels out right quick. That's on the huddle. Let me go to the huddle too. I ain't been in here so long. I gotta remember if I remember the passwords. So come at me if you want to about something. Okay, not on that. Not by the title women. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all that I'm actually going into my thing because you might think I'm BSing you. I don't want you to think I'm BSing you. Right? Head covering, God, Christ, man, woman, the protocol, right? So let's go out of here. I got to go to the other 3 now. If not, I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna have to look it up in another sense. But don't worry. I take time out my day to look it up for y'all. I can feel it. All right, so it must be somewhere in the huddle 1. Let me go back. I think it's the evil that women can do. You know, like they be saying the evil that men do or whatever. I was like, the evil that women do. So I'm gonna do my best to find it. I flipped the terminology and flipped it on women because I was like, man, I done seen women that's just no good though. You know, I was in the mentality, motherfucker killed my baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be seeing me flip out, but think about that. Shit, I was in high speed chases and doing stuff. About to wild the hell out. Y'all wouldn't have known me. I'd have been some nigga in jail or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So when you want to talk women issues, I got some hurt and pain that, you know, leaks out every now and then. I got some good, you know, good stuff too to say about women, but y'all want to talk about women? Oh, the boy can talk about women, like I said. So I welcome the conversation. The question is, how much do y'all welcome the conversation? I can big them up, tear them down, whichever one, because I done been in situations where the evil ones need to be towed down and the righteous ones need to be lifted up. All right, that must have been one of them I didn't put a title on. It must just been. I used to not put titles on my shows to see how many people I can get to watch and listen to them compared to putting titles on my shows. I used to just put the huddle 1 with Israel Doctrine, you know. But I'm gonna go through that. I'm gonna look for that today. I like to reminisce and go over my old shows and things that I done talked about. Since this acting right, let me pick up on YouTube again and look at my channel and see what y'all talking about in the chat. Cause I done put the thing out there. So fighting demons in the astral. I don't know, people, but seeing that, you know, the sister don't want to talk, that's why I did it. And if don't nobody else want to talk for us coming in the chat, I can bounce. I'll find another conversation to deal with today. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the spin cycle, the news cycle is what it is. You know, like I said, shit, I got some stories to tell. If I told y'all all about my life, you know what I'm saying? You know, boy, y'all will be like, whoa. But one day I might write a book about it. Tell my story, different things. Some of the big, dark stuff that I probably never really talk about and deal with. Like I say, even that, them people that remember that time when I was going through that, they was like, nigga, I thought you was gonna be dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of hurt and pain in this world. A lot of people die mysteriously, this, that, and the other. So when you think, I don't know about social issues in society and the shit that's in it, the school system, they would have been doping me up if they was doing that stuff back when I was in school. I'd have been doped up. I've been on one of them government checks now. I've been able to get a crazy check like some of these children in society today. They got them all drugged up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They used to take me, they used to take me to spots, right, where they had Down syndrome children up there in the neck of the woods by all them white folks, Paragould and stuff. You know, you'll see a couple black people with Down syndrome. That don't happen in our community like that. And it's like, I'm like, what the hell y'all got me up here around these children for? You know? But once again, it gave me a chance to see something that your average my age or around these parts ain't never seen, to go to some shit that's like a Special Olympics. And I might be special, but I don't think I that special where they'll let me participate in the Special Olympics. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just seeing it, being around that atmosphere, like, damn, it was a lot of, I don't know if they all came from different states or if it was just up there around the white population. You know what I'm saying? Around Paragould and different parts of Arkansas, if y'all look it up on the map and stuff. But I done seen, you know, in our school days, they used to have a lot of coaches come through town. Man, them coaches, I think they was up there having sex with all them young girls, and you know, that they coached the girls basketball team and stuff. White coaches with black girls and all of that. Just I mean, y'all want to talk about some shit? Y'all want to hear some of these parking stories? Oh, I got some. y'all, boy. I had to, you know, I had to put a price on it. Y'all have to come in and pay for these stories. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't watch this video unless you pay $10. Cause the shit I could tell you. So, like I said, when you see me talking and dealing with stuff, believe me, it's a emotional terror on me because of things I done seen and heard, and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Kept me from participating in a lot of craziness. Like I said, I used to be a young man, music industry, different stuff. I go with my friend house, producer. He got a young daughter around. Let me see. I'm about 18, 19. She about 14, this and that, looking good. Shit, nigga, your dad at home? I'm getting the fuck up out of here if he ain't here. You'll never catch me being around a situation where you can say I did some shit I ain't have no business doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't hang around women like that and stuff. Where one of them get naked and be like on some Joseph stuff. Take this. No, I ain't taking it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? You won't get my DNA and this and that and tell the world that I did something that you know what I'm saying? But when you live a certain type of life, you know, to protect yourself from certain stuff. And this the stuff that I tell youngsters. This is what I tell them. You know what I'm saying? Cause I done seen. You know what I'm saying? So I tell them. You know what I'm saying? Even the young girls. You know, people really be playing on the young ladies with this abortion stuff, but they don't know that shit. It fucks with you. You think being molested and all of that mess with your mind. If the baby done went so long in the stomach to the point where you know you pregnant and it did, you know what I'm saying? You so many weeks in and you get rid of that baby because you know it's so long you can't get rid of it. I don't really want to get into all of that. I had to deal with all of that stuff when dealing with. I'm like, damn, she's 6, 7 weeks. She can't get rid of this baby. So she talking about killing it, and ain't no doctor really supposed to get rid of this baby. So she finna have this baby. Now I got rid of it. I'm finna. Oh no, man, you playing with me? Then I look on Facebook. What the fuck I see but a damn near image of me. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Where did the baby come from? That's your child? What's the age? You know what I'm saying? Real shit, my niggas. Real shit. Real shit. And that's the problem with a lot of our people. They haven't lived through nothing. They haven't seen nothing. They haven't had an opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, deal with these things. So they don't know how to deal with them. They don't know how to talk about them. They don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's just pretty much it though, people. So I don't like seeing my people getting fucked over by my people or foreigners. I don't like the things that I be seeing and hearing. One of my demeanors why people say I'm a bully and crazy and they be trying to say you got the Napoleon syndrome and stuff because I'm a fighter for the people that can't fight for themselves. They can't speak for themselves. You know, believe me. And once again, in this town and stuff, I mean, man, these people know me. They know my history. One day y'all might get an opportunity. I'm gonna throw an event in the county seat and invite people to come and do it big and try to have some big names. Y'all can come to Arkansas, kick it with me when I do an Arkansas event or whatever. It is what it is. Or do a Memphis event. But maybe y'all will run up on some of my people. I might even get the camera and start fucking with some of these people. And just be like, man, tell them about me. and they gonna tell you stories. That nigga was crazy. That nigga was fighting all the time. That nigga was this. That nigga was that. All of that. My nigga, I never been the one to give a fuck about this world and the things in it. You know, so, you know, how the community gonna take me talking to Tommy? Shit, how Tommy gonna take me talking to him? You know what I'm saying? If he choose to communicate with me anymore or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But even talking and reaching out to that brother, as the book say, he did turn a person from sin has a multitude of sin. You know what I'm saying? And all the people that they're affecting, think about it. If you can turn the hearts and the minds of these celebrities where they'll break free from all this masonry and frat and all the shit that they done sold they soul to, and then they stop doing those things, all this feminization and shit that's going on, and them using them as, you know, the main ones to do it, and they come out and speak out against it and even die and martyr for that shit, how much we can help the next world on some William Cooper shit, Behold the Pale Horse and all that, or even on some Tupac. Just if he was breaking the oath and they killed him because he broke the oath, as the brother put out there years ago, you know what I'm saying? If they did kill him, well, shit, let me give that nigga a hand clap. He broke the oath. Other niggas is not breaking the oath. They keeping the oath. Therefore, they doing the shit, you know what I'm saying, to harm the community because of the oath they taking. Shit, we need more of them and pals of them to break the oath. If you're not gonna break the oath, goddamn it, give us some of the money and shit and let us use it to better the community and help the people. But they done sign contracts that they can't do that. So when y'all ready to have some real conversation, holla at me, man. Until then, tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna be talking to the brother from Dimona, Israel, probably 12 o'clock. We still on our new administration policies and stuff about getting out here in these streets with feet on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Handling the business, talking about real shit, creating real change, shit that's applicable, that can be applied in life, you know. And if you ain't gonna put your feet on the ground, shit, become info activists on the internet. Make sure your posts deal with more activist stuff or promote more activists and what they're currently engaged in and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Do some real shit. Don't do the fake shit. But for us, me, I'm gonna participate in all that goes on. You know what I'm saying? Because I look to chime in on everything. I can't do that. I wish I had some correspondence and shit, you know, and had a real news channel going on over here. But it is what it is, you know. One day, you know, shit, I gotta go to war with my old company now, which they fired me on some bullshit, some religious shit, and you know, medical shit. Niggas running around in the South think because you don't eat pork and got a beard on, you ain't Israel. You ain't Israel. They think you Islam. They think you a Muslim. They think you ready to do some jihad shit and run up in they spot and shoot up they shit or something. And it's like, y'all been labeling me a Muslim around the plant. Why wouldn't people look at me like I'm fucking crazy and stuff? It probably plays some of my videos talking about my views and stuff. Why wouldn't they look at me crazy at my job? You know what I'm saying? Well, that may be true. You know what I'm saying? To the sisters out there. Once again, here go the thing. I don't know much about Tommy Sotomayor. So you know what that tells me? That y'all been following conversation about that brother for a long damn time because y'all know more about him than I know about him. That goes to show I don't know shit because I ain't been following the man. I told y'all when he first appeared on my radar, he was talking about a situation that was real close to me because my buddy at the time, that was his god sister. And he told me what happened. Like, yeah, man, my god sister. And I was like, oh, that shit fucked up. I ain't know what it was. Then I heard the story and Tommy was doing it. I don't know how I just happened to click on that. And then I asked him, I was like, is dude talking about your god sister? And so the shit was that close to me. Like I knew somebody that knew the girl, right? So outside of that, that's when he hit my radar. So if y'all telling me Tariq, Nasheed, I guess that's his name. I don't really know his name like that because I don't follow his stuff like that, right? Like I ain't know about Sinetta them until the Nazi thing and the Tazariak thing popped up. I paid attention with the Tazariak, then I paid attention with the Nazi. That's how I even started paying attention to the conscious community thing at all. So I don't pay attention to Tommy. I ain't know nothing about Tommy until he hit my radar, and that was last year. Or was that the beginning of this year? Because we are in the 6th month. So that's when he hit my radar. So if y'all got some issues with him and know stuff and everything, you got to think I'm ignorant of them. So I take y'all advice. As I said, I put the link out there. Y'all can talk to me about Tommy. You can tell the world about Tommy or my viewers because some of them might know, but obviously y'all well informed. I'm not. I'm ignorant of the man. So I can't prejudge him, not knowing his work and not knowing what it is he do. Is obviously he talk about black women because a lot of black women got issues with him. I ain't heard all of them. So don't get mad at your boy. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying? As Marvin say, what's going on? You tell me what's going on. Seeing we got to find a way, you know what I'm saying, to bring some love in here today. You know what I'm saying? We're going to deal with that old school lyrics and new school lyrics and the conversation the elders was having, the soul music was having, and the conversation the zombie music is having today. So let me see. I'm looking at this chat a little bit more. So I already told you, I listen to real shit. You know what I'm saying? I participate in real stuff. Shit that touch a nigga heart to the core. Everything I deal with is shit that touch the heart. We know the thoughts and stuff is the heart too. But touch the heart, get the blood pumping. You be like, God damn, look at that nigga, his veins popping, his head throbbing. If it ain't that, it ain't popping anyway. It ain't nothing to talk about. It ain't good if you can't spit and fight and your eyes bugging and shit. And if it ain't that intense and shit where it's life and death, I talk about it anyway. So this little talk right here took me in some of them goddamn places where I was ready to go there. You know what I'm saying? But don't worry about it. We'll have another show on after this. And Tommy Sotomayor at the end of the day will be off the channel. You know what I'm saying? You go back and check it out and stuff. And if he choose, like I said, to talk back with me or something like that, then you'll be like, okay, he's talking to Tommy again or whatever. And, you know, if that make you feel some type of a way, so that's what it is. It's all good. I won't hold y'all time up no more, you know. Go get my day started. Let me see. Still bill time. I got a couple bills I gotta go pay. So get that done before the sun come out. It's been hot. It's been hot, man. It's been hot. No joke. I had to go get me some freeze pops and put them in the refrigerator, so when it start heating up and stuff, I can put them freeze pops in me and keep my body temp down. So with that said, y'all, it is what it is. You know, I'll catch y'all on the rebound. Peace.